What up, squad? It's your boy CKid here, and over the past decade, Apple has hosted a spring event at least 6 times, and it was rumored that Apple was going to go ahead and have one last year in 2020, but for obvious reasons, they went ahead and decided to skip out on that one. But let's go ahead and fast forward to this year in 2021. Apple has plans to release a new iPad Pro, iPad Mini, AirTags, AirPods 3, as well as AirPods Pro 2, as well as an Apple TV 2021 that's supposedly going to be launched and announced on March 23rd. So let's go ahead and talk about those things. But real quick, before we actually get into all of that, I do have an announcement I want to make with you guys.
Ha, we geeked out. Welcome to the show, man. It's your boy CKid, showing tech you need to know, man. I've been up in this game for a minute. It's time to glow peak. Tech in the way that's major fresh. Spit through the audio, no cap. Only reviewing tech products that slaps. Giving you knowledge through these bars on rap. If you don't know, just ask. Let's get into this show so I can critique. You know the squad lit every week. Now just let me speak.
Your boy has reached an agreement with Snapchat to bring some new rap bars, all new tech content over on my own show called Geeked Out. Now, the first episode is scheduled to launch today, and I definitely want to make sure you guys are, I want the squad to be there with me, man, on this journey as we continue to build and grow together. Now, I'll go ahead and leave a link down in the first line of the description section below, and all you guys got to do is download the Snapchat app, as well as go ahead and click on the link down below, watch the content, and hit that subscribe button. Definitely will mean a lot to me, man. I'm super hyped for this opportunity. Love you guys and appreciate all the support. All right, let's go ahead and get back into some Apple talk. So the iPad 2021 is rumored to pretty much house the exact same design you guys are seeing right here on the 2020 iPad Pro, which I'm actually cool with because I actually like and rock with this design. However, we could possibly see slightly slimmer bezels, as well as a camera that is a little bit more flatter to the surface on the iPad, which I'm actually all for. But the biggest feature or change that's coming to the latest iPad, Apple will be introducing mini LED screens on them. Now, when I actually went to CES 2020, pretty much before everything broke loose, mini LEDs was everywhere there. It's actually some really cool tech. Now, as for the iPad, this will help allow for much better and brighter displays, as well as deeper blacks, as well as a wider contrast ratio, which all of these combined will give you a much better looking display from the current model that I have right here. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean your current iPad Pro is just all of a sudden going to look trash, but the newer model will look a lot better for editing photos, as well as consuming video, media like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, pretty much stuff like that. Now, it is also rumored that it will support 5G networks, so if you guys live in one of those areas, you will get much faster data speeds when being out and about. Now, in regards to processing, it is supposedly going to have a processor that is pretty much on par to the new Apple M1 chip, and I've talked about that M1 chip in the Mac Mini as well as the MacBook Air on this channel, and hey, I'm telling you, if it's anything like that, it's going to be insane on how fast and how much stuff that the iPad Pro in 2021 can actually process. But even with that, this one here I already own can edit 4K video footage like the one you guys are watching right now, no problem. So whatever else that they can do with the new iPad, hey, I'm all for it when it comes to faster processing. Now, the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is AirTags. Now, for a minute, I was completely confused on what the heck this product was until I actually did a little research on my own about them. So, in short, guys, AirTags is nothing more than like a tile tracking device that you guys can connect to your wallet, your keys, or whatever else you guys want to have to be able to find using your phone. But there is a major difference with them. Apple versus other competitors out there, instead of Apple using like Bluetooth technology to connect it to the phone with the AirTags, Apple decided to go ahead and introduce on the iPhone 11 U1 ultra wideband sensors, and this is what their product is actually going to be connecting to in order to actually relay the information of your lost items back to your device. Now, with that, it's going to give you guys much better range as well as a more accurate location when it comes to finding those things like your keys or your wallet. So I guess the more accurate, the better, so I'm all for it. But when it comes to actual pricing with these, I'm assuming the price is not gonna cost any more than $50, probably somewhere around like $40 a piece. But I'm not gonna lie to you, it will be kind of dope if they actually gave us a set for $40, but y'all already know it's Apple, so that probably ain't gonna happen. Next two thing that Apple is actually rumored to announce is something that I'm personally hyped for and actually test and try out, and that is the AirPods 3 as well as the AirPods Pro 2. So let's go ahead and start off with the AirPods 3. Now, design-wise, according to the leaks that I'm seeing, we will see a slight change in the design, and that is somewhat actually a mixed hybrid of the AirPods Pro as well as the AirPods. So that means the stems to me actually seems to be shorter. That's gonna match the AirPods Pro, which I'm personally all for because I'm tired of seeing those people out there with the long stems in their ears. It literally drives me crazy. Now, it is rumored to include the same pinching feature to be able to activate ANC on these, which is actually dope because now that means active noise cancellation will now be coming to the normal AirPods like we see on the Pro model. Now, we will also get Dolby Atmos support as well as spatial audio, which I'm glad that they are adding that because I feel like if you have all the tech, why not put it in there, right? So the price of the AirPods 3 will rise from $160 to $200 with these added features. So it will cost more, but I'm with it if they do something about the poor battery life. Now, that's a whole entire different video, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let's talk about the Pro model. So what does that mean with the Pro model? Honestly, I'm actually not sure because if Apple is giving up all the sauce in the AirPods 3, then why would I spend $250 plus on the AirPods Pro 2 model? I'm expecting Apple's gonna pretty much offer more colors with the Pro 2, as well as a slightly better battery power in those, but we're just gonna have to wait and see when those come out. Now, the last thing I wanna talk about, actually, hold up, I'm lying about that. There's actually one more thing after this, but first, let's go ahead and talk about Apple TV 21. Now, I'm actually not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a little tight about this one because I legit just bought an Apple TV for the TV that you guys are seeing behind me, but it's all good. I actually still like it, but some of the things you guys can expect to see in this one is an updated chip, which is pretty much gonna be up to par like the M1 processor that I've talked about earlier in this video. Also, maybe an update to arcade gaming. But again, I've never actually checked that out. But if you guys have, let me know. Somebody convince me down in the comment section below why I should check that out. One of the weaker points to the Apple TV is this thing right here. Let me grab it. This thing right here, the Apple TV remote. Now, a lot of people say they have issues with it as far as navigating different things like that. Me personally, I don't really see anything wrong with it, but supposedly there might be a new remote, but I think it would be dope if they just offered a different version but still kind of kept this one in the box. But you know, again, I didn't have any issues with it. Now, the last thing I actually want to talk about with you guys that is also rumored is Apple is going to be announcing an iMac 2021. Now, I had an iMac back in the day that most of you guys saw in my older videos, but these will actually have a flat monitor design similar to their current monitors that they sell right now. That is a ridiculous $5,000, but I'm assuming these is not going to be up to par and at that price point. Now, these will also include the new M1 silicone chip in it, and if that is the case, then these for sure will be a hot seller just like the M1 Mac Mini. Now, as you guys can see, they will come in more colors. Now, this is actually a render, but the possibility of more colors and Apple actually going back to their grassroots when they used to actually offer more colors with their machines is actually seeming a little bit more apparent than ever these days. So that is pretty much everything you guys can expect on March 23rd. That's actually going to be announced from Apple. Now, if you guys actually like this video, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Click on that subscribe button because we on our way on the road to 100K subs by the end of this year. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Squad.